Hello and welcome to Drums with Tim and welcome to Syncopation in 4/4 number 1. Today we're going to be learning about quarter notes and eighth notes, also known as crotchets and quavers in the old language, and we're primarily going to be using the bass drum and the snare drum. Let's have a look at the very first bar. Now the notes in the bottom space are the bass drum, and the notes in the second space from the top are the snare drum. And we have 4 of each. These are quarter notes. We know these are quarter notes because they have a straight stem and they do not have any tails or lines coming off them. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's have a look at the second bar. The second bar, once again, features quarter notes on the bass drum. In fact, the entire piece has quarter notes on the bass drum. But the snare drum, however, is playing eighth notes. We know these are eighth notes. First of all, there's 8 of them. And second of all, because they have a line across the top, and it is actually this line across the top that indicates they are eighth notes. Also note that eighth notes are twice as fast as quarter notes. There are 2 eighth notes for every quarter note. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, now let's try and put the first 2 bars together. And if you haven't already worked this out, you should have your sticks in your hand and you should be playing along. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so before we play the entire thing, let's have a look at a couple of individual bars. Let's have a look at bar number 5, which is the first bar on the second line. It features 2 quarter notes and then 4 eighth notes. Let's try and play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay, so let's now have a look at bar number 8, which is the last bar on the second line. It has 4 eighth notes and then 2 quarter notes. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so let's now have a look at bar number 9, the first bar on the third line. It has 2 eighth notes, 1 quarter note, 2 eighth notes, and 1 quarter note. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and now let's have a look at bar number 11, which is the third bar in the third line. There's a quarter note, 2 eighth notes, quarter note, and 2 eighth notes. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Okay, I think it's time we played the entire thing. From the top, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you made it, well done. If you didn't, go back, try it again. Now let's try it again a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try it even faster. And I'm going to stop counting because it's probably annoying you, but please pay attention to the counting and have a go at it yourself because it's very important and a skill you must develop. Here we go from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's try something a little bit different. We're going to back the tempo off and we're going to play this around the drum kit. We're going to do the first bar of each line on the snare, the second bar of each line on tom 1, the third bar of each line on tom 2, and the fourth bar of each line on tom 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you made it, well done. If you didn't, go back, try it again. Now let's try that again a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you've probably noticed that one of your hands is not as good as the other hand, which is completely normal, and in the world of drumming we have to spend a little bit of extra time on that weaker hand to get it up to speed. So what I'd like to do now is we're going to play through the entire piece on the snare drum using your weak hand. So I'm right-handed, so in my case I'm going to play the entire thing with my left hand. If you're left-handed, use your right hand. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's take that one step further. What we're going to do now is play it around the kit again, but we're going to play it in the other direction. We're going to start with the first bar on tom 3, second bar on tom 2, third bar on tom 1, and the fourth bar on the snare. And we're going to do this leading with your weaker hand. This is something you have to get used to in the world of drumming, which is leading with either your right or left hand. You should be able to do both. Either hand needs to be able to be in charge. Otherwise, you will have one weak hand that will hold you back. So let's try it around the kit the opposite way, starting on the floor tom. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well that concludes today's lesson on quarter notes and eighth notes. Thank you very, very much for watching Drums with Tim, and please subscribe or check out my Patreon if you'd like me to make more of these videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Syncopation in 4/4, number 2.